Yo, what up, guys? This is Retronic Ice Cat. You're on the Real News Talk channel. You know what the fuck to do. So this video that I want to touch on is Anna Jay shutting down AEW contract rumors after months away from TV. You know what? I don't even know what to say at this point because it looks like they're playing games with us. 1 minute, her contract was supposed to be up. And then all of a sudden, she's still with the company. Like, it's been what? 5 months. Almost 5 months since this has been announced. And they said that her contract was supposed to be up. Let's say around March, April. And now we're almost in May. And now Anna Jay has announced that she will return to AEW on Collision this Saturday to face Willow Nightingale for the TBS Women's title. Okay, so Anna Jay's coming back this Saturday to face Willow Nightingale for the TBS Women's title. Is she going to win the match? Come on now. We all know the outcome. We all know what it's going to be. Willow Nightingale will retain the TBS Women's title, and then Anna Jay will just fall short, as always, because that's how her career has been. Anytime she gets the slightest momentum, she falls short at the end. And it's been like that for the past 6 years since she's been with AEW. An up and down roller coaster. Bouncing from group to group. Bouncing from one tag team partner to another. She's just all over the place. Like, what is her purpose in AEW? Like, after a 6-month hiatus, she comes back, right? And she's going to face Willow Nightingale for the TBS Women's title. And what if she loses? Which we all know that's going to happen. But when she loses, what's next for Anna Jay? Is she going to go away for another 6 months? Is she going to win meaningless matches? Is she always going to lose every title opportunity that she gets? Whether it's a tag team belt or an individual women's belt? Like, what is the purpose of Anna Jay being in AEW at this point in time? Like, she has not been used in AEW properly since 2024. Since 2024, she has not been used properly. She's been up and down all over the place. Like a headless chicken. On and off TV. Gone for a few months and then come back. Gone again, then come back. When she could have been in the WWE. She could have been doing big things in the WWE already. But obviously she was still under contract with AEW. Now supposedly her contract is due to expire anytime from now. But it seems like they're playing ping pong with us. Because Sean Ross Sapp was speculating that Anna Jay has Shawn Michaels' number on speed dial. So that's an indication that she could be on her way to the WWE. But Anna Jay is saying something else. Or maybe she's just hiding something. Maybe this could be her final match in AEW against Willow Nightingale for the TBS Women's title. And she'll probably put on a great match. Maybe she wants to go out like that. Maybe she didn't want to go out the way that she did when she was in the tag team title tournament with her tag team partner, Ty Mello. When they faced Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne. And the way that she got submitted and passed out with Marina Shafir kissing her on the forehead, like, that's humiliation right there. Maybe she didn't want to go out like that. Maybe she just wanted to come back and have one more match with Willow Nightingale this Saturday on Collision. But if she loses, which we all know that's going to happen, what's next? It just proves my point that AEW is just treating her like a toy at this point. They're toying with Anna Jay. Tony Khan just has her there. Just because. Oh, some might say that because she's with Jack Perry, that's why she's still there. That could be the case. But why should it matter? So what if she's with Jack Perry. That shouldn't stop her from leaving AEW and working with another company. Look at Rhea Ripley and Buddy Matthews. They're working two different companies. And Rhea Ripley's doing big things in the WWE. Anna Jay could follow that same footpath if she's smart. Unless she likes to be used up and down in the company, then I don't know. She could be elevated to her highest extent in the WWE NXT, working her way up the ladder, having banging matches with the likes of Jada Parker, Lizzie Rain, the newest member of the WWE NXT. Hell, even Lola Vice. Those two can have a feud. Tatum Paxley. The list goes on and on. I would have loved to see her and Blake Monroe run it back, but it looks like Blake Monroe is now on her way to the main roster, so that's not going to happen. But she could have banging matches with a lot of wrestlers on NXT. So many. Including feuds and exhibition matches. Because NXT right now, there's a lot of new blood on that roster. Because a lot of the NXT talent that were on there for a significant amount of time have now ventured to the main roster. So they put those ones on the main roster and replace them with new ones. And Anna Jay could be among those new ones if she were to leave AEW. Because right now, her being in AEW is a complete waste of time. And I know Tony Khan likes to hold people hostage. I don't know why Britt Baker has not been back on TV. If they can bring Anna Jay back, why not Britt Baker? She should have been gone a long time, in my opinion. You know? He's bringing all these other people back. Camille came back a couple of weeks back. But Britt Baker is still nowhere to be seen. And Camille has been away from AEW just as long as Britt Baker. But Britt Baker still hasn't made her return. Or is she going to make her return at Double or Nothing? Because if she doesn't make her return at Double or Nothing, then Tony Khan is just, you know, he's totally fucking Britt Baker over. I don't know if Tony Khan is trying to persuade Anna Jay to stay with the company, but it doesn't make any sense if he's trying to, because there's no point. He hasn't done anything with Anna Jay. He doesn't know what to do with Anna Jay. There's no future in AEW for Anna Jay at this point in time. So if her contract is near the expiration date, if I were her, I would not re-sign with the company. I will be smart. I'll make the smart and wise decision and jump ship to the WWE NXT, where one could be, you know, ventured to their highest extent. Because right now, her time in AEW has pretty much passed, because she had 6 years to elevate herself, and she's still in the same position as she was back in 2020 when she made her debut on AEW, the early days with Dark Order. So at the end of the day, AEW is just, it's not the place for her. She's wasting her time. And she's getting paid to sit on her ass, doing nothing for months on end, wasting her career. Now she has a Twitch account. She does Twitch streaming now. Okay, that's all well and good. But what's she offering to the wrestling business? I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, let me get into the article. Anna Jay isn't letting rumors about her AEW future slide, and she made that clear before even stepping back in the ring. The conversation picked up after comments from Shamwa Sapp during a post-AEW Dynamite show, noting uncertainty about whether she has re-signed with AEW, while also bringing up past frustrations he heard about. He referenced earlier conversations suggesting Jay wanted a big role and wasn't featured in key matches like Blood and Guts, while also claiming she had outside options if she chose to explore them. I see. Maybe that could be the reason why she's been gone for some time, because she's been frustrated with the company somehow because they're misusing her. This is why she should just opt out of AEW once her contract expires and run as far away as possible. And contact NXT, contact Shawn Michaels, contact Triple H ASAP. So I don't know if she has resigned or not. Months ago, I was told she wanted to be in Blood and Guts. Wasn't in Blood and Guts, and she extended her frustrations to AEW like, I wanted to be featured. I heard that she was very clear she had Shawn Michaels' number and would use it as needed. I don't know if there is a more yes, they would absolutely want her in NXT type of person than Anna Jay. I'm sure they do. But once her contract is up, then I'm sure the WWE will pick her up straight away. Those comments added to earlier reporting from Dave Meltzer, who noted her contract timeline was shorter than expected and that she hadn't been used on television since the women's tag team tournament, raising more questions about her direction. Well, if Tony Khan is smart, he would let Anna Jay go once her contract is up, because there's been a lot of mass WWE releases that just took place last week, and I'm sure he could pick up some of the released WWE superstars. Then Jay stepped in and didn't hold back, taking to Twitter. She directly fired back at the claims, making it clear she wasn't on board with how her situation was being portrayed, while also confirming her return. I don't know where this information is coming from, and you don't know what you're talking about. Please shut up. See you guys on Collision Saturday. Maybe for the last time. Maybe that's her way of saying goodbye. Maybe she wants one more match in AEW for the TBS Women's title against Willow Nightingale. Maybe that's her way of saying goodbye to the company. That's her send-off, if that's the case. Jay is officially set to return on the May 2nd episode of AEW Collision, where she will challenge Willow Nightingale for the TBS Championship. It will be her first match since November 2025, and instead of easing back in, she's walking straight into the title opportunity. Yeah. Listen, I'll be surprised if Anna Jay wins the TBS Women's title. I'll be so shocked. That would be a massive shock if she were to get the job done. But I highly doubt that's going to happen. She's just going to be there to put on a banging match against Willow Nightingale, only to fall short. Bottom line, Anna Jay didn't just respond to the noise. She flipped it. The talk was about her being on the outside, and now she's right back in a championship spot. That's a last shift, and it says more than any report could. And this is what she said, as you can see right here, responding to Sean Ross Sapp. Maybe she is frustrated with AEW, but she's not going to say it flat out on the internet. It's more of an internal thing. But like I said, if she's smart, she'll opt out of AEW. You know? Let me see if I can play this video. Let me see what these guys are saying. Nah, fuck it. But yeah. Do you think Anna Jay's title match return means AEW is fully back behind her? Nope. I don't think so. It's a short-term thing. You know? I think she's just testing the waters to see how she'll be treated. But deep down, she knows that she's not going to win. She knows that her time in the company is near. You know, her time in the company is coming to a dead end. You know? But she's just keeping things on a hush, because I know Anna Jay is a very private person, and she's not the type to air out her personal business like that, especially when it comes to contractual issues and whatnot. So I don't think she's letting the cat out of the bag. But she's just responding to what a third party is saying. You get me? You know? Because there's something happening that we don't know about. So for her to react like that in defense mode shows that there could be an indication that something is happening with Anna Jay and AEW. And she's mad frustrated, hence why she hasn't been used for months on end. She hasn't been back with the company. But maybe Tony Khan wanted her to come back and say, hey, Anna Jay, you want to come back and have a shot at the TBS women's title against Willow Nightingale? And she probably accepted the offer just to see how she'll be used. And I think this will be the last straw. And if she does lose to Willow Nightingale, which is going to happen, which she will, then that'll be the icing on the cake. And she'll be like, fuck it, I'm out of here. I'm going to go to the WWE where I'll be used a lot better, potentially. Because she does deserve better. Whether she believes it or not. AEW is not for Anna Jay. The WWE is for Anna Jay. Because she'll be a lot bigger, she'll be elevated better, and she'll have way more knowledge. I'm telling you, man. I've been saying this for almost 2 years. Anna Jay should leave AEW and go to the WWE NXT. That's where she needs to be. She's only 27, so she's got a long future ahead of her. So there's still time for her to elevate herself properly, not waste her time in a company that don't really care about her, because they don't. They don't really care about her. She's just been used up and down the place in AEW, hopping from one tag team to the next, from group to group, this and that, like she doesn't know her place. And it's an insult to her wrestling career. You know? Because they're treating Anna Jay like she's some sort of like placeholder. You know, which is pretty disrespectful. Giving her meaningless matches that she easily wins. And when it comes to the real thing, she always loses. But I'll be surprised, like I said. If she wins the TBS Women's title, I'll be shocked. I'll be absolutely shocked. I'll be surprised. Then I'll be like, damn. AEW finally pulled the trigger. But I know deep down for a fact that's not going to happen. I know it ain't going to happen. But let's just wait and see what happens on Collision. If she wins, hey, then that'll be great. Then that means that AEW has finally woken up and said, you know what, we need to start using AJ properly and boost up her career. Otherwise, her coming back will just be a complete waste of time. And this could be a way of saying goodbye to the company. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about the situation. But if I were Anna Jay, I'll make the wise decision and opt out of the company. Because your time in AEW has passed. And no one's really checking for you like that. And once you leave AEW, you'll be forgotten and replaced. Whereas in the WWE, you'll be known. And your name will be ringing bells. I'm telling you. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. So this is the Retro Kid, Retronic Ice Cat on the Real News Talk channel. I've got nothing more to say. Until my next video, stay blessed. Keep it 100. I'm out. Peace.